is the storyline for the episode that aired last night. In this episode, it is very visible that Nayeon is shaking and wobbling when she meets Suji. Plus, Suji told Nayeon that she would soon return to work at the hospital. Suji warns Nayeon to stop if the path Nayeon is now choosing is a path that will hurt many people. Then that day, Suji entered her office where she always was. While looking at her room, she remembered what Sun Young had said to her a few hours ago. At that time, Sun Young suggested that Suji appear on TV to show her real side of her life. Sun Young hoped that with Suji's appearance on TV, the bad image that has been building up will little by little change for the better. Even though there will definitely be negative comments that will appear, at least it is better than continuing to hide. At that time, Suji asked for time to think because, to be honest, she was still afraid of meeting many people. Because at that time, both Sun Young and Uri gave support to Suji, Suji decides to go along with Sun Young's plan to appear on TV. Suji also told Young-soo, who is the head of the psychiatric department, that she would not gather journalists to clarify the video and explain how she really was. She will do it another way, namely by appearing on TV showing her life as a kitchen assistant and who has had a better life after the scandal occurred. Because responding to what Nayeon did to her with the same thing that Nayeon did to her is not what Suji, who has a good personality, should do. After meeting Young-soo and conveying their plans to Young-soo, Suji and Uri went to have dinner together. On the way to the restaurant, Suji and Uri joked and laughed together. Uri was very happy because when Suji returned to work at the hospital, he would have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with Suji. He would spend 24/7 with Suji, but then he corrected his words. He said that he and Suji were not together 24/7 because they didn't share the same bed when sleeping. Then Uri asked Suji nosily about how he could share the same bed while sleeping. While Suji was still stunned by Uri's question, which she didn't know how to answer, she was even more stunned when Uri kissed her cheek without hesitation. Suji froze for a moment, but she was happy at that time. Then another story came from Sun Young, who invited the producer to Courtyard House. She told the producer that actually the one who persuaded her to shoot was Nayeon. Therefore, she hoped that the director would contact Nayeon so that Nayeon would also come to the Courtyard House when filming was taking place at the weekend. But Nayeon didn't want to receive telephone calls from the director at all, so Nayeon didn't come to the Courtyard House when the filming was taking place. When the weekend arrived, Sun Young introduced everyone who worked at Courtyard House, including Suji, to the director. The director was quite shocked when he saw Suji, but filming continued as it should. Actually, Nayeon had also been told by Yoonja that Sun Young asked Nayeon to meet Sun Young. Yoonja also told Nayeon that she was worried that something bad would happen because Sun Young would be filming at the Courtyard House at the weekend. At that time, Nayeon didn't care what Yoonja said because she had to go to Hyunsung's house to meet Hyunsung's family. And while Nayeon was talking with Hyunsung's family, she fainted, where the doctor declared that she was pregnant. Okay everyone, that's the storyline for this time. Thank you for watching my video.